Ahoy Games, welcome to a new series of us playing through Manor Lords. We're currently on the pre-release version of the game. By pre-release I mean the most recent update, which includes, I think the pigs are in this now, we've got some ponds, we've got some new portraits, we've got crossbows, we've got some new stuff in this as well as a new mechanic, food spoiling, which is pretty cool. We're trying this series will obviously be coming out every Monday because we're going to do Manor Lords Mondays. And when the patch finally gets dropped, whenever it gets dropped, we will then just go over, just start it over again. We're just going to keep playing Manor Lords. And I absolutely love this game. I haven't put as much time into this as I'd like. But now we're going to do every single Monday. We're going to drop a Manor Lords video and just really just see what this game's got. I've never actually completed the game. You can see it's a new pre-release because you've got these new portraits down here. I don't think you ever had these before. And I don't really care for what my banner looks like, to be honest. Let's change it to that. Secondary colour, let's put black. Let's give ourselves a lion. That's a bear, not a lion. That's a dragon. A lion, there we go. That's close enough. And let's just continue. So you've still got the same scenarios. So this is just build a city, don't worry about fighting. This is... you're going to be fighting a lot. This one is conquer every single region. So we're going to go for conquer every single region. And we can see how it goes. Each video will be about half an hour long. Once again, every Monday. We're going to play through this pre-patch before it gets released. And then when it does get released, then we'll just go and make a new city and see how it goes. So, got a new message here. Victory conditions. You have to unite these lands. Fine. I've never got that far in this game, so I don't know how this goes. So clay deposits changed. It now looks like this rather than what it looked like before. Do we have anything else here? So we have some stone down here. We have no iron. Oh no, we do have iron. It's fine. So what do we have? I don't think... okay, there's fish in this region here. It's a shame we didn't get the fish. I wouldn't mind I'm going to pause a second. I wouldn't mind a region that had fish in it, but we guess we could try and claim this quite early on. Is there anything else around? I think there's salt. There's salt down here. He's got fish. Okay, there's salt. So you use salt to preserve your food. So if I hold over, there's one way to see how long you've got left with your food before it spoils. I can't remember. I vaguely remember how it works, but I can't. I'm guessing we'll find out. First thing we want to do is build a couple of roads for us to work off of. This is the main road here. We'll probably build a road as you're going straight through here. And then we'll build a road straight up here. And a road along to... okay, that is our primary resource. So as it's our primary resource, we'll probably go towards researching for it straight away. I can't remember where research is. Is it up here? Yes, there is. This has got some extra researchers now. So I think you've got... where are the extra researchers? Fishing's now on here as well. Advanced pond keeping. So that allows you to fish during winter. There's also something to do with salt here somewhere as well. So we do want deep mining. So we can use that clay pit forever. We'll use clay as our main main item to sell. Sheep breeding, fertilizer. I don't think fertilization might be new as well. But something I've never done is actually got ourselves into trading a lot. So these still aren't in. That's still the same. Production and trade. So you can now see what happens with your cities and your locations. Pretty cool. So I can see what trades happened. Sometimes trade just happens in the background. I have no idea what's going on. So constructions. The first we want to construct will be a logging camp. But logging camp. Probably want to put logging camp just up here. And what else do we want? So that produces timber for us. This produces firewood. I want to put that next to it. Is there enough room for a road between there? There is. Awesome. And so always like to kind of get as many roads around as possible. Doesn't cost anything to have roads, but I like to have them as many as possible just in case. So that's that done. Hitching post down here. So I wouldn't mind moving this. Relocate to probably just behind here. And got supplies. So what's these supplies? That's food. There's some storage there. Okay, fine. We want to build ourselves saw pit, not just yet. Forestry hut. We would like a forestry hut. to try and keep on top of all of this. By all of this, I mean all of this. We don't really need to worry about shelter for the time being. Can't get a fisherman's hut. So mining, not going to do any mining for the time being. So we do want a granary. A granary over here. So we want a storehouse as well. Don't have enough wood for storehouse. So we're going to build another hitching post just here. However, actually no, there's no point building another hitching post. Because we've got nothing to... We haven't got any money to be able to buy a ox. So this is all going to be built over time. Now, what else do we need to worry about? So we've got 2 months worth of food. Don't think that's correct. We've got no fuel. But obviously we have got it over here. So we just need to put these into the granary. And we also need to put it into the storehouse. We haven't got enough wood to build that just yet. So we're going to speed this up. While it's happening, let's see what's happening. What is our... Okay, we can't watch the overview while it's fine. So we can keep this going. Speed this up. And we're going to slowly watch him build the logging camp. How many people we've got? So we've got 5 people in this town. So I think realistically we're going to probably build the town centre here. How close are we to our enemies? Quite far. Okay. That's fine. So with that in mind, so we want to be building... I've got a new message here. I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honour against those who wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumours and slander that some may spread. Fight back. Drop some propaganda here. There you go. Boom. Let's keep going. So what else do we want to build? So we do want to build... Kitchen post has been made. Great. So the ox has somewhere to go now. We want to build a marketplace. This is going to be our central hub. Probably build a marketplace. Probably like that. 60. 60 should be more than enough, but kind of really want it to... 72. That works. That doesn't require anything to build. They'll just come and build it when they can. With that in mind, then, we can then put a U going all the way up to... a slight angle there. And slight angle there as well. Should be able to move this a little bit. Yeah, so you can demolish this. We can just rebuild that marketplace. There to there. Exactly. So it fits that spot quite nicely. So we've got room for houses here, room for houses here, and all the way down here there's room for houses. Don't want any overlay. Where's the water? So that's almost perfect for a well. And that's almost finished as well. Awesome. It's all slowly coming up. We just need to build everything, to be quite honest. Our resources, okay. So we probably put our warehouse over here when you have enough resources for it. Storehouse, I mean, that's probably going to go there. There is going to be a priority for this later on. We're going to probably just build a road going there. Road going over to here as well. Because we are going to prioritize making tiles, and tiles is going to be our main source of income. This first episode will just be us essentially developing our initial... Sorry if you heard my cat there. This first episode would just be us developing and getting ourselves established. So we want everything ideally built. Once everything's all in this location up here, it'll make life easier. So logging camp's fine. They just need to be built now. Forestry hut. Okay. I'm going to put one person into the granary. Okay, let's slow us down a little bit. And so yeah, my cat thinks he's a car. He's growling like he's a bloody Ferrari. Alright, so we've got 2 more people. So we've got 3 people in each of these. Woodcutter's Lodge, because we need the... So Woodcutter's Lodge, so I can laugh at this. My cat running about. So this will give us firewood. Logging camp will obviously give us logs. We've got 2 more spare people. We do want some gathering. We want some berries. Berries, I think the best place for berries would be just here as well. And then what do we want now? That in mind, then we'd want to build a storehouse over here. When you have enough logs, storehouse would just go along that. Yeah, I think that would be quite nice. Because then that will actually probably. I don't. No, we'll put it there. But now we just have to wait for these guys to do their job. We do definitely want a forestry hut up as soon as possible. Because what I tend to find is that the logging camp would go absolutely crazy and log everything, chop all these trees down, and then we'll be just stuck. We won't have anything spare. Once all this food is out of there and in the granary, we can then just chill out a little bit with the food. See, homeless tents. We do obviously want a home for our people. We want homes, not a singular home. We are running out of food. We want people inside the foraging hut as soon as possible. Probably want to prioritize that as high. And then logging camp. Yeah, so that, I see tension there. So now we've got food stall up. They should be able to get food from there. Yeah, so food's gone back up. Let's have a look at the mercenaries. So new mercenary companies are free to achieve. Oh no, we can't hire mercenaries unless we have a town centre. What is it called? Administration. Settlers count, that's not what we need. Cosmetic, that's not what we need. This is what we no. Trading post is not what we need. Where is it? There, manor, sorry. So we can't hire them until we get a manor, which is fine. That should be a fire. Yep, firewood still. So we've got firewood now working. Good. Firewood should start going up. Granary's doing fine. Food is now the issue. Once all of the food is in the granary, we're probably going to take them out of the granary. Looks like the food is all there. So we're probably going to take you... No, because then you'll go and sell your stuff. We keep someone in there. It's the storehouse I'm not too worried about, to be honest. We always want one spare family to build and do the generic jobs around. The forestry hut's done. One person straight on there to try and get some more food for us. And how's the firewood fuel looking? So you have got some firewood being made, which is fine. How many spare planks do we have? We've got 3 bits of timber. So we have now enough to build a storehouse. Build the storehouse just over here. Forestry hut's done as well. So let's... This forestry hut, we can go to advanced. We can pick the work area for it. And yes, we want the whole work area to be... And my supplies are getting soaked. That's not ideal. But this... You can hold down control and you can mouse scroll wheel up. Change the work size area. Ideally, I want this entire work size area to essentially cover this entire wood here. So... It doesn't really matter if it covers my buildings. They're not going to plant things over a building. Yeah, that's their work size area. The logging camp will just do its best. And while they do their jobs, we'll just watch what they're doing. We'll let these guys finish building the storehouse. This last family here would then go into the storehouse to then move the goods from here up there. Once the goods have been moved from here, they're inside this storehouse. We will then... Actually, I want to road around this as well. We'll probably connect these two as well, just in case. This looks like a nice spot to put some beehives later on when we finally unlock them. We're going to slow this down. Just watch them. Are they building this yet? This guy's just going for a walk. Nice leisurely stroll. But we have no fuel. So whether that's bugged or something, I don't know. But definitely have fuel. Watch them slowly build this. What's this? Oh, I can create units by pressing that. Interesting. So we can hire mercenaries. So now, something that's in this pre-patch as well, you've got crossbowmen. Really cool. That'd be quite nice to have. Some really cheap brigads here, 30, which is pretty cool as well. Storehouse is now complete. Awesome. This family that's now built this can go inside this. They'll move the goods from here up there. So this homeless people's 10. I don't know how many people this houses. Probably 0. We are going to have to very quickly start building some houses. So if we go to residential, they would cost 2. So we have got enough room for it. But that cost us 8. That's essentially what we wanted to do. Let's go only halfway. Annoyingly, that's in the way. So let's go this side. Like so. I think that'll be a good start. That's a very good start. We have no one to work on it just yet. Once all these supplies are up and inside the storehouse, they will be able to work on there. Normally you'd want your storehouse and granary slightly closer to the marketplace, but this will do for now. And we are slowly getting food. Apparently there's no consumption of fuel. Makes sense there's no consumption of fuel because there's no houses yet. Okay, everything's in the granary. So normally what I normally struggle with is I don't tend to build a granary quite early on. I tend to wait a little bit of time. I think that's normally my biggest failure. Like, I don't store my goods. I just leave them lying about. But these guys are going to very quickly just watch what happens in this town for a second. Watch everything happening. I like the fact that just slowly moving the oxes around. That's the one thing. As soon as we start getting some regional wealth, we will just try and get rid of, try and sell as much as we can. Because we are going to probably slowly, where is the mine? So we're going to get the mine up as soon as possible. The clay just there on the left. How much does it cost? Mining pit just costs 1. Okay, so we could actually start getting them to start mining. Get a trading post over here. Hopefully just go straight into trading. This, yeah, that's probably what we're going to do, to be honest. But once we need houses first. The houses is the biggest kind of issue at the moment. Got 1 spare timber. Once again, 1 spare timber can then build a well. This well can just sit right there. I have had in my previous gameplay, I've had quite a large fire. It burnt down 2 houses, so I do kind of want as many wells as possible. I don't want to risk my houses burning down. This oxen has been moved around to slowly put the timber onto these patches. I really just like how this actually feels like a small village slowly growing. So we're a month in, and so far it's going okay. No food variety, no fuel or no clothing. But there's no reason to put anything down here because there's no houses. So these burbages should cover some of these. Some of our people. Not all of them. Won't cover all of the houses we've got or of the families, but it will cover some of them. Okay, so he has to go all the way over there. So looking at this, be more efficient for them to have a road go like that. So them going all the way around. We'll build a road there so they can go straight across. Any way to try and make this as efficient as possible. Now I need the family, unassigned family. Okay, you can now be unassigned. And you can slowly see the forest being chopped back. Slowly building up a supply of berries as well. How many berries have we got? We've got loads of berries. Good. And with that slowly making its way, I'm quite happy with where we're at. Hopefully, by the end of this first episode, we should have all of the houses built. All the wells should be built by then. I can't remember how many people go into each burbage. I think it's 2 families. Then we would need to then build the 2 burbages just here, which don't have enough timber yet. We're still missing 2 timber to build another 2 houses. 1 more house should be enough. But we'll build 2. This one issue I tend to have with this game that I had in my first series I made. It's that things just took. I overgrew. And as I was overgrowing, okay, so how many families are in this again? Sorry. So it's got 1 family. Okay. So I grew too quickly. And I couldn't really catch up to what I was doing. So I focused on trade quite early on. So I had so many town members working on trade, working with a clay deposit I had before that I just couldn't really regain. So vegetables are useful. I think eggs are probably the way forward. To be perfectly honest. You're going to produce eggs. Second burbage plot is done. You're also going to produce eggs as well. How much spare timber we got? We need 1 more timber. Then we can build 2 more burbage spots. So they can only hold 1 each, which makes sense. Yeah, chicken coop is done as well. Slowly get some eggs. These first few I always go for eggs. You won't be able to get a road in there. And okay, we're missing 1 timber. Family members have joined one of the burbages, so we've got 2 people housed. We still have 3 more families to house. The well's now finished as well. Good. And how's this going? So food variety, so they have some of the... Okay, they got 100% food variety. Fuel is so slowly build up as well, which is fine. And clothing is going to be an issue as well. So obviously this is how you improve your approval. Just one of the ways is making sure this is full, which they've always got 100%. Fuel is going to be a bit of an issue, but I think this guy's carrying fuel. Yes. I think we're here. I thought there was a way to overstock, but I guess there's not. So what's the intentions now? So fuel is fine. How many bits of wood have we got? We've got 4 bits of timber. Now build the next row of houses. Like that. And build. We don't have any gold anymore. We can't build any more of these, what are they called? Chicken coops. And once we get 2 more timber, 1 more timber, we can then build the next house. We could probably destroy this as well. Once they've all moved out. We can probably build the next burbage, probably just hanging off the back here. So we do it at a slight angle. But also we need 1 more timber for that. Looking at this, we're going to very quickly get that bit of timber. This is fine. And berries are fine. I could just hear this guy shouting about berries. So our food variety is fine. We've got berries, we've got bread. Eggs will slowly build up over time. And these have a spoilage rate. So these spoil very slowly. I think they have like a level of how good they are for food. So these spoil over time. And I can't remember how they work. I'm sure we'll learn about it later on, or when we get more. I think we need some food which is high spoilage rate, stuff like sausages or meat. This burbage here is going to be at a slight angle, like that. You've got enough room. That's perfect. And we want a road going behind it as well. Save the game. Thank you very much. So we're going to put a road going behind it. We're probably going to end up putting the church or something here. That's all of the burbage slots that we need. And we can't build anything at the back here, can we? No, we can't. That's 3 of the families are now housed. Got to deal with the last family now. And food is going to make its way down here. It's just going to take a bit of time. Fuel is going to be fine. We have enough fuel and we have enough food. We just need to get it to the marketplace. Is there a development for them to move stuff around? Better deals, no. Firewood cart, permanent market stall, which provides a passive income of firewood as the region has enough regional wealth. Okay, that's useful, but regional wealth is a bit of a pain to start you off. Well, there's like some form of hand carts where they can move more. I guess not. This is fine. So with this being a slightly bigger burbage, so we have 4 families here, a 5th family will be here, and this is big enough to have a extension, so we should be able to have another family move in here as well. However, do want enough room for another family to come in, so we are going to start planning ahead. We want a family to essentially move into this spot here. That's really janky. So let's put 1 family back here. Move you slightly further back. There we go. So we've got an extension just there as well. We can build this one and this one. So we have enough room to expand. We don't want to expand too fast, but we have enough room to expand. Because we will be moving over here to this mining pit. So we have enough timber, so we may as well build that for the mining pit. We can then look at building a trading post. So we can then trade all of the clay that comes out of this. We should then be able to trade. Although our regional wealth for the moment is pretty low, we might trade. We'll build this. And then the first family, the first 2 people that come into our town should be able to go straight into this trading post, straight into this mining pit. Let's watch them build this one over here. There's the last log we needed. Then they're carting away more berries or carting down here more berries. We have loads of food. Fuel's not an issue. It's just about getting them dedicated to this trade stall. Which, okay, bread, berries, fine. We do need to obviously work on a second source of food. And obviously we can upgrade them to generate 1 regional wealth per month, which is not much. But it's okay. We do want to upgrade them as soon as we can. Because this, meeting this basic requirement early on is quite easy. Clothing's not too bad. We can make linen, to be honest. We can get a sheep pen. Make linen ourselves. Or hides. Hides are quite easy to get. I think we have some animals nearby. Okay, nearby. It's the other side of the world. Deforestation removed wild berries. Oh no. Logging camp. Let's change your working area to over here. You work over there. Double check that it's moved that. Okay, you want to work over here. Is there a way? Yeah, fine. I don't want to remove too many of these berries. That's a mistake on my half. But live and learn. We can make additional living space here, so another family can move in. We're going to build that. And then this one has got its 2 bits of logs here. So hopefully by the time these are all built, we only got 1 family building all this. So by the time this is built, that should have the logs it needs. From what I remember, the extensions for each house will not be built by unassigned family, which will be built by the people that live there. If you have a house which no one lives in, you try and build an extension on it, it's not going to be built very quickly because it's mainly done by the people that live there. Homelessness, yep, fine. Okay. So we're working on the homelessness. This is a higher priority. This burbage slot's done, so we've now have living space for 6 families. So this is done as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got enough room for 8 families. We've only got 5. We actually have an overabundance of... Okay, just almost finished building that. An overabundance of living space. We're going to watch them quickly build these. Enjoy listening to the music. How is this all looking? Loads of fuel, fine, loads of food. It'd be nice to see the radius of a marketplace. See how far it's going to go. Because that is a big factor, because I can build as many burbages as I want, as many houses. But it's whether they can actually reach the marketplace is the issue. I just like the building of this game, and just the aesthetic. It's such a beautiful game. Almost done. Once this burbage is done, this one's done. Get the extension on them as well. We'll have more than enough living space. See once this is over. Go. Okay, our settlement was automatically upgraded. Awesome. Got our first point here. We've got charcoal burning. Charcoal burning is quite useful. Charcoal burning actually sells for a bit. However, it's going to take us a while to require deep mining. So the first thing we're going to go for is beekeeping. Actually, beekeeping's good. However, it will require us to... Yes, no, we will go for beekeeping. That allows us to get another source of food. It's not much, but it allows us to get another source of food. Can't remember where beekeeping is. There it is. Lost two planks though. We haven't got any planks at the moment. New message here. Strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived. You will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip them. Equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from your lands. So the next goal for the next episode, which will be next Monday, will be to get a sawmill up. We're going to wait for these to finish building. They are a high priority. This obviously wants to be built. This wants to be built as well. They've moved all of the logs over here, which is fine. Okay, one's been dropped over there. You can just see the ox in the bit distance. As soon as you start making some money, one of our priorities will be to sell as many of these bits of clay as we can. So this store warehouse, we do not want clay in here. Turn clay off. The intention of this is from the mining pit, the storage of the mining pit will continue to build up, up and up and up. And the only place that will be selling will be this trading post, and they'll essentially, whoever's trading here will go grab the stores from the mining pit, grab the clay directly from here, back into the trading post, and vice versa. You just keep going back and forth with the clay. The clay won't go anywhere else. You can either do it like that, or you can dedicate a storehouse on its own. Just dedicate one just here, just to have clay and tiles in it. The only problem with that, it requires an extra person in your town. Okay, awesome. So we've got this extra extension on, so that's enough for another family to move in. And waiting for this extension to be built, waiting for this to finish being built, waiting for one log. This is waiting for a log. This is waiting for 2 logs. Now 1 log. So waiting for 3 more logs to be moved. But probably our first purchase will be another kitchen post. We can obviously increase it to a small stable. Boxes are very useful. Very, very useful. And something like the granary would be good to have its own. I don't think you can. You can't. Shame. Having its own supply of ox. Or have its own horse. So moving things to the marketplace is dedicated to a horse. Because at the moment it takes a bit of time to move back and forth. It looks like this ox is just making his own path. That's fine. And this log there. Awesome. This extension will be done. We'll just speed this up. We'll get this trading post created. And so we're now a small village now. Awesome. So we wait for the trading post to be made, this mining pit, and then we have actually got quite far in this first episode. So we have sped this up a little bit, but I'm fine to speed this up as and when required, just as we're slowly building. This beginning part is quite slow. Yeah, trading post is now made, so now speed up by 4 while this is happening. So we can dedicate a horse to this, which is fine. Also, trade. So the only thing we want to trade here will be... Where's clay? So clay here. We have... Okay, we've got full trade. We've got export. We want to export. Desired surplus will be... We don't actually want any desired surplus at the moment. So we just want to leave it at that. So it's always going to trade. So whenever someone comes in... no, yeah, we'll leave it at that. It only costs 10 to establish a trade route there as well. But once this is done, looks like it's almost done. Yeah, this ox is making his way in. Mining pit is done. Awesome. We do want deep mining later on, but there's no rush for that. So this unassigned family now have nothing to do, which is good. Because I don't really want them to continue to work. They're going to work themselves out. Food's a good variety there. We'll end this episode here. We'll stop here, fast forwarding. No storage left for the woodcutter's lodge. Okay, that's fine. Woodcutter's lodge is just firewood. That's fine. I can live with an excess storage there. So we'll end this episode here. This will only be coming out on Mondays. Manor Lord Mondays. The next episode will come out next week. Hopefully we can make our way to potentially having a trade-in route made with this mining pit, making some clay, setting it on the trading post. That's for future us problem. So you made it this far, thank you much for watching. I do have a Discord link in the description if you want to join the community, feel free. Additionally to that, we have a link to my fiance's YouTube channel. So if you like any Lord of the Rings lore or Game of Thrones lore, go check that out. She does quite good content. So thank you much for watching. You have a wonderful day. As per usual, peace out.